no room.
What's up, players?
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
We're making more egg videos for you guys, and today we have a special guest.
His name rhymes with trike.
It's me, Mike.
Give it up for the mic.
Woo, Michael!
Woo!
You seem less enthusiastic about this than the actual podcast
No.
we just had.
You seem very.
It's hard for me to
interested.
find comfort on this couch.
Would giving you this pillow help?
I guess. I mean, I don't. Okay, I'll just hold on to this. What are we talking
Well,
about?
you're supposed to put it underneath
Oh,
you.
that makes more sense.
That way
That's
you
a
can
bag,
find more
bud.
comfort.
That makes so much more sense.
Come on now.
Is that where you needed it?
That is better. Yes, thank you.
Okay, I'm glad that helped you. I'm shiny hunting Charmander. Isn't that
How
exciting?
many have you gotten so far?
This is number 41.
And you have no shinies yet.
Not yet. I've got a shiny Bulbasaur in the last episode.
Hey, Michael, you want to know what I'm hunting?
What are you hunting?
I'll show you in a bit.
Show me in a bit.
I will.
Yeah, you will.
When these hatch.
Oh, that's not a shiny, buddy.
Michael,
It's not.
Michael, what's your favorite Pokemon?
Out of all of them?
Yes.
Oh, there's so many to choose from. I really like.
It's only 900.
That's a whole lot, buddy. I really like Torkoal, and I really like Tyrantrum, and I really like Torterra. Probably Torterra. We're gonna go with Torterra.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say Torterra.
Well, we won't get to those for a while. So
Yeah, that's.
it appears you like the turtle Pokemon.
I love turtles.
Turtles.
What other turtle Pokemon is there? Do you
Caracosta.
like? Oh yeah, is that one of your favorites?
That's probably my least favorite turtle one.
Oh wow.
Because I prefer
Squirtle.
Because Caracosta is based on an actual turtle, but I prefer tortoises.
How do you feel about Squirtle?
It's bipedal, and I don't like bipedal turtles.
What does
I mean, that makes
bipedal mean?
sense.
2 legs.
2 legs, yeah.
Walks on 2 legs.
Okay.
I just don't like that. It's not natural.
He actually kissed a turtle before.
I did. It was a Galapagos tortoise.
He actually broke down crying.
I
He really
love-
did.
I
He got
love-
super. He got super emotional about
I
it.
love them so much, guys.
Like
Hey, Michael.
we kept going back to the turtles.
Hey, Michael.
What?
You know how you don't like Squirtle?
Yeah.
Squirtle.
That's not shiny, buddy. Doesn't count.
Thank you.
So
Hey, he said it doesn't count. Do not add a mark to my timer.
okay.
He said it does not count.
Yeah, it's not real.
Words from Michael.
The last 4 episodes, we keep talking about Mike and how we're not allowed to talk about Mike until he's actually in
We
our
can't
presence.
talk about Mike.
Yep.
It's like a new Disney song.
Pretty much.
We can't talk about Mike
So
because
Talk about Michael.
We saved pretty much. I mean, we talked about you a little bit, but we saved pretty much all your stories for when you
We've
are
touched
here
up
in our,
on it.
in our presence.
We've hinted.
you've hinted.
We've teased.
There have been Easter eggs leading to me.
We've talked about you getting hit in the groin at the camp,
at
the wilds.
Oh, fun fact, guys. I don't have testicular cancer.
Oh, was that what you were debating on at that time?
That's why I had to go to the urologist the other day.
What the?
Oh yeah, I thought that
you
was your
went for
eyeball.
For your eye.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, it was ocular cancer.
What the?
I don't have that either.
Okay.
So you may have testicular cancer.
No, I don't.
Are you sure?
I'm 100%
You
sure.
can go to the doctor for it.
I did go to the urologist, and he felt my testicles and did not comment on anything, so that means they're safe.
This video is already getting a little bit too PG.
No matter where we go, the topic of my about the Easter eggs.
Today, I want you to talk about your life before you met me in Raisin.
Well, I was born on a
Trash.
I was born on a small farm in the middle of Nebraska.
Why do you answer this with every time someone asks you that?
What?
You already answered like that before.
Me?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, me?
What, this is like the second time you've started the conversation like
You
that.
asked me to say my early life.
Were you really on a farm?
In Nebraska.
I could have been. You don't
No.
know.
You want to know how I know that? Because you told me you weren't the first time you told me that.
Well, this is the first time I'm saying it on video.
Okay. Wow. Really?
So we got video
Born
evidence.
in Nebraska. How
Video
exciting.
evidence.
What did you
Michael
steal that
was not.
from?
Okay, fun fact, guys. I used to have a secret persona. His name was Mitch Waff, and he was from Nebraska. You
Mitch
know
Waff.
about Mitch. You all know about Mitch. He was my secret name.
Is that why in my sorcerer story you wanted to be called Mitchell?
Mitchell.
My alt name for when I talk to people on Kick was Mitch Waff.
Mitch Waff.
Mitch Waff.
And I had a stock photo of a farmer without a shirt
Oh,
on.
shiny!
Oh! We are caught up, son.
We
You
are
are
caught
no
up.
longer in the lead. We are tied.
Now you should shiny hunt the next one.
He is.
Oh my god, that was
quick.
what batch of eggs was that? I don't think I hit 50. I think I'm under 50. What kind of luck odds are we dealing with?
I don't know. It's gonna come bite us in the butt though.
Or are you trying to get all the shinies?
Yes.
Yeah, we're starting in the very beginning.
That's going to take you quite some time.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah,
already
well.
know that. This series is never gonna end, but we're gonna have fun doing it.
I mean, what? We're on episode 5.
Oh my
You're in
god.
episode 5, and how many do you have so far?
We both have 2.
We both have 2 now.
So what's next? Squirtle?
Where is he? Where's my dude? Oh my goodness! Look at him. Oh, I'm so happy with this.
Sheesh.
Buff attack.
Oh, dude, he
less
only has
special
11 HP.
That
You
is
gotta
a-
trash him.
He's
Great
level
nature.
1.
Has a great nature. Up in special attack, down in...
That's actually, yeah, that could actually work. with that.
Modest! You got flamethrower, you got air slash, heat wave. Come on,
Oh
bro.
my goodness.
That's
I love,
beautiful.
I love that so much. I cannot believe I got the Charmander that early.
How many boxes do you have?
We have a lot of boxes.
Like 30 something.
You're gonna have to trash all these Pokemon.
Or I could donate them to people that want them.
Wonder trade them. See if you get an Arceus.
We're not gonna wonder trade shinies.
You should do a Wonder Lock.
We've talked about
I think
it.
we should. Yeah, eventually we will. Maybe we could do that for Sword and Shield. A playthrough of that.
Sword and Shield.
Let me go ahead and get my Squirtle ready, actually.
So what was the count on the Charmanders?
Here, I'll count them in a second. Let me get done talking to this lady, and I can put a Squirtle in.
Squirtle.
I'd like my Pokemon back, please.
What's up to Squirtle? Caterpie?
Yeah, Caterpie.
You're...
And I already got... Oh, no.
Oh, you done goofed it. You now gotta pay $100.
I hate when I do that.
You silly goober.
Take it back. Take it back. And take my Squirtle.
Nice. Proud of you, buddy.
I am so excited, honestly.
What are you gonna nickname it?
It's...
Nugget.
It's male, so I'm not sure.
Nugget. Senior.
Senior.
Senior Nugget.
No,
Senior Nugget.
maybe I'll name it in another video. But for now, we'll leave it unnamed so I can get back to shiny hunting.
Yeah, name it now. I name mine.
Yeah, but you waited till like episode 4.
How long are these episodes?
Like an hour.
About an hour and a half.
We're gonna film so many today.
Yeah.
I'm
If
excited.
you
So
stay for the whole
many.
day.
I'll stay for quite a while.
Okay, I'm ready to. I'm excited for that.
How long does it take the lady to give you eggs?
Not that long.
Until she folds her arms.
So
Like, wait.
yeah, just wait.
Just wait. Right there.
She folded her arms.
That's egg. She has made egg. Well, she hasn't made egg.
The creatures made the eggs.
Yes, the creatures. My turtle and my blob. My
What?
bipedal turtle and my blob.
The blob is amorphous. It could have as many pedals as it would like.
Michael, you know a lot of big words.
I know. I use them to make me sound more intelligent.
What's the biggest word you know that's not
Pneumano ultra microscopic silico volcaniconiosis.
What does that mean?
That's a lung disease you get from breathing in volcanic ash.
Oh my goodness.
And they really had to try real hard for that.
They were-
Why were they wanting that name?
Well, let's break it down. Pneumano microscopic ultrasilico volcaniconiosis.
Yeah, let's break it down.
Yeah.
The pneumano part talks about the lungs. Microscopic talks
Small.
about small. Silicone, the silicone. Volcaniconiosis.
Drew, ain't you allergic to silicone?
No, it's sulfur.
No, I'm yeah.
Oh.
See, I know
I'm
more-
surprised you remembered that.
I remember everything about my my secret friend Drew.
Secret friend. We're very public about it.
You also just. This is also recorded. Haha.
My secret's been exposed. There's several photos of us. It's no secret. We're
Of us being friends.
and Jason too. I've known you both for quite some time. I remember when I first met you two. I fell off the swing, and I proclaimed.
Oh, wait,
loud-
we're not there
What do
yet.
you mean we're
I
not
want
there
to. I
yet?
want to talk about that story, but first we gotta talk about your life before us.
Tell us about your farm in Nebraska.
So yeah,
So before you guys, I didn't really do much. I met you pretty early in life.
tell us about your days in elementary.
I don't really remember. I didn't have very many friends.
Talk to us about first to fifth grade.
First through fifth grade, I didn't really do much. I didn't really have a lot of friends. Don't remember much. Pretty much uneventful. I don't really talk to anyone from then.
So you don't remember anything.
I remember it was just pretty uneventful. It was like nothing exciting happened.
Well, there's got to be something that stands out before your time before. I mean,
Yeah, but
otherwise we're your whole life, and that's kind of sad.
What's
that's kind
sad
of boring.
about
I don't want to
that?
be your whole life.
Well, my whole life at this point is my wife. So,
Your origin didn't start until you became part of our series.
my origin...
Our series.
It existed, but, like, it's uneventful. It's like no one cares about what SpongeBob did before he was SpongeBob.
I know, and we tried to tell you that when we met, but like...
Well, I did a lot of research on two-headed animals because I thought that would make me seem cool if I knew about that.
Okay, well, since you have nothing that happened in
Well, I
your
can
life...
tell you some things that happened. I would cry a lot.
Okay. That's a little bit sadder than having nothing to talk about, but okay.
A lot of tears. Why are you still hatching Charmanders?
Because I
He's gotta
already
get rid
had
of the
these,
eggs.
already
Just
had
trash
these
them.
eggs.
Trash the eggs.
You can't
But
trash
they
eggs.
could be shiny, and then I could trade you one. And then
Like
you
a
could
shiny
you could
Charmander?
always have it. Wouldn't you like that?
Why are you picking at
I
your
would
toe?
like
What are you
that.
doing
I was
that
trying
for?
to pop it. I was trying to pop my toe.
Don't do that in the middle of a recording.
I thought you were just gonna eat it.
Why would I eat my toe? Like self-cannibalize my toe? I'm
Do you
not...
still put your leg behind your head?
I can, yes.
Do it. Do it for the camera.
Do it for the camera.
Do it for the van. Oh no. Oh no. My God,
Oh
you're trying real
wow!
hard.
You used to not have to struggle.
These pants are super tight. They're gonna rip.
Why do you have
Okay.
skinny jeans?
Cause I'm insecure.
Why does that
What does that
would
mean?
usually insecure people wear non-skinny jeans?
But yeah, before I
Is this a
met you
squirrel
guys, I remember there was Jesse. Jesse, I have a brother. We used to beat the crap out of each other for funsies.
I think you just used to beat the crap out of him.
We were really mean to Jesse back in the day before no one knew Jesse but me.
So you were really mean.
You were really mean to Jesse.
Don't
Yeah, so
put no
tell us
we
about your
business.
relationship with you and your brother then.
Well, we're a lot closer now. We hang out a lot. We talk to each other a lot. We really get along.
Like, name some horrible things that you guys did to
You've
each other
done.
before we met.
I knocked him out of a tree once
Why?
because I didn't like him.
Was that the only reason?
Yeah, I got up behind him when he wasn't looking, and I pushed him off the tree. He fell down, and he left like an indentation on the ground. I was kind of concerned I might have killed him at
He
one
left
point.
an intention on the ground.
Mike, everybody.
But we're good
This
now.
is when you. This is when everyone claps.
How old were you?
I don't know, like 10-ish.
Oh, so old enough to.
Old enough to
think.
know better.
Oh my goodness, Mike.
And he used to get mad at me for looking at him for some reason, so I would constantly look at him to make him upset.
All you had to do was look at
Now
it.
that's funny. That's
He'd
brotherly.
be like, "Stop looking at me!" And I would just not say anything and keep looking at him. Then he would punch me, and then I would punch him. And since I was older by a good bit, I was able to beat him very easily most times.
You told me you were a pacifist. This is the least pacifistic thing I've heard from you.
I'm a very peaceful man.
Not
And
from
that
what I
just like
heard.
that completely goes against what we just heard.
I was really into what was I into as a kid? I liked the game Fossil Fighters. It was like
That is a good game.
Yeah.
You love Fossil Fighters?
I used to play it. Yeah.
Oh, dude, me
And
too.
the DS.
Yes.
I know you used to play it.
Yes. Love Fossil Fighters, man.
Oh, there's good music in that game.
Oh, the soundtrack, perfect game, really.
Oh,
Way better than what you're playing.
what the heck?
That's so mean of you to say, Mike.
Do you hear this music?
You need to apologize.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
Shouldn't have.
Good.
Beat you like you beat Jesse.
You didn't get a shiny, buddy.
Thank you, Michael.
Glad you noticed, because it's hard to tell sometimes.
So,
So where are we at this point?
well, it sounds like there's really not too much to discuss, unless you want to get into like really, really personal life, which you probably don't.
My personal life is kind of a bummer up to that point.
Yeah, everything you mentioned
We don't
is
like
kind of a
bummers.
bummer.
Lot of dishonesty, deceit, a lot of death and uncertainty.
So you do not come from a good background. as
I
me and
had
Mason
a
did.
pretty happy childhood. I didn't realize until afterwards that it was not normal, but I never missed out on anything. I don't think. Here's something that'll help you. I had a lot of medical problems growing up. I was on a breathing machine. So what I would do is I would go to school, I'd come home from school, and I would do a few hours of breathing treatments
I
every day.
didn't know about that.
Yeah, it was like a little portable breathing machine. It was to make my lungs work.
This was before you met us?
Yeah, before, it was like 4th, 5th grade.
Oh.
So I'd come home from school, I would do like 3 hours on the breathing machine. It was so annoying. I just had to sit there and breathe into a machine. It was
Why
so-
were you at that point where you had to do that?
Because I had really bad lungs, and the whole purpose of the breathing machine, it was like a therapy. So if I did it every day, it would get to the point where my lungs would grow and develop, and
Yeah.
and this way I wouldn't need an inhaler or anything as an
okay.
adult. And I've never needed one because I did treatments on the breathing machine.
They should do that to everybody who struggles with that then.
Well, the problem is a lot of people just don't stick to the treatments.
Here, hatch my eggs while I fix the little mons here.
You've stepped on my foot.
I'm so sorry, Foot. Ugh.
Drew, you got a shiny.
No, I did not.
Aw, but you thought you did for a second.
For a very brief second, yes.
But then he realized he
Then
can
I
just
remembered
look
it's
at his
you.
monitor. Remember when we tricked him with the crowbat?
Oh, that was a good time.
Yeah,
What
that's
a
also
great
good
time
DM.
that was.
How did I make it hatch faster?
You cannot make it hatch fast.
What a bummer.
Trust me, if we could, we would.
I'd be hitting that speed up so fast. So, Michael,
Yes, Jason.
what was your first impression of me?
I remember when I first met you, and
It's kind of weird, but okay.
I remember I walked up to you and I said, "Hey, I'm Mike,"
Uh-huh.
and we became BFFs.
I don't think that's how that went.
We've never had a problem in the entire 12 years we've known each
I think
other.
there's been a few problems.
There have not been any issues whatsoever. We've
There's
always
been-
gotten along.
Very few problems.
We've always respected each other. We've never tried to go after the other person's girl. We've never fought over lunch boxes.
I forgot about that.
We've never disliked anything. We've always
Never
got-
disliked anything.
We've always
We have
We
liked
always liked everything at the
worst.
same time.
We've always agreed on everything. Yeah, and we've always been really close, and there's never been an issue.
So, like, do you remember when you... Okay, do you remember, like, first coming into the new school?
Yeah.
New class?
I was a little worried, but I really developed as a person. I became a lot more sociable. I made a lot of friends, most of whom I retroactively have realized I don't like. I've always liked you guys.
You skipped a lot of details.
All right,
in
let's focus on 6th grade when I met you.
Okay.
I was swinging on the swing, minding my own business.
Well, I
right?
want to tell the story.
Okay, fine. You tell the story.
Okay, so before Mike actually talked to us, which is a different meeting background, the first time I remember seeing Mike was at recess, and we were just, swinging. I see Mike go up to the swing, looks at it, he sits down, and then he just slowly starts to fall backwards and lands on the gravel. Like, completely out of the swing, because the swings were, like, very hard and stiff. I guess, were you not used to swings at that point?
No,
Or
I
was
don't.
that your first time on a
You ever
swing?
been on a swing?
I think you're like dramatizing.
I am
it.
not dramatizing. This is exactly how I remember it.
Oh,
But
man.
he fell down, and as he was like coming back up, the swing came back and hit him in the head. He went right back down.
Seems like a very Mike thing to do.
Very
That
Mike
is a very
thing.
Mike thing.
So that was my first time seeing Mike, and then his first encounter was him actually coming up to me,
Yeah, you seemed like a nice guy.
and
Boy,
so
were we
he
wrong.
made
I
the
know.
first move,
I did.
and the first thing he said is, "Hey, do you know a two-headed cow exists?" And it wasn't funny. I didn't think it was funny. I didn't know what you were doing. I didn't know if I was. I didn't know how to respond to it. I'm pretty sure I was talking to the other guys when you came up and decided to talk to me.
Yeah, I interrupted.
Because I remember like Tiny being beside me. I remember Raisin being beside me. And like, do you remember what I said?
No,
at
what
all?
did you say?
I don't remember either. I don't remember that
You were
part.
pretty dismissive. You were like,
I-
yeah, I'm sure those exist.
Yeah, I do remember being dismissive, but I don't remember exactly what I said.
Yeah.
But I kind of blew it off. And you started hanging out with us more.
Yeah, I was just kind of there. It was the
Yeah.
third day of school, because the first 2 days of school I wanted to seem cool, so I pretended to know how to do sports. So
Well, none of us would have ever thought you were pretending to know how to do
Could have
sports.
fooled me.
I know I'm so good at it. I really fooled y'all. But I remember
Really
the first
buff.
2 days of school I played kickball with everyone else, and then after proving that I did not know what I was doing at all, and was not.
It's called kickball.
So you were trying to be
You were a
a
faker.
jock.
I was just trying to be cool, man.
You were a faker.
I just wanted to be cool.
How don't you know how to play kickball?
You just kicked the
Yeah, it's
ball.
Kick ball.
I don't comprehend.
You kick ball.
No comprendo.
It's very simple. It's not hard for
Not to
anyone.
be confused with football.
Where
It's
you
just
foot the
baseball,
ball with
but
your
where you-
hands.
It's just you kick it.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
man.
That was such a good time meeting. I'm so glad I met you both. And then through the years, we what happened after 6th grade?
I'll tell you what happened after 6th grade.
7th grade.
When was Lunchbox? When was that?
I feel like it was in middle school,
Yeah, it was middle school. It was rather. I think it was 6th grade.
because it's only something younger us would do.
Yeah, because we were just kind of. So what I would do is, since Mike was such a nerd, I thought it was funny to be like, I would take his lunchbox and be like, "Ha ha, I got your lunchbox, nerd." He's like, "Drew, that's not very funny. Give me back my lunchbox."
Swagger.
Like, we were obviously having fun. And then one day, Raisin decides to take Mike's lunchbox, and Mike's like, "Dude, give that back." I think like Noah was like right beside me. He's like, "That's not funny. You need to give him his lunchbox back." Like no one thought when you did it was funny. I remember you getting like somewhat upset like over that no one thought it was funny. Like you had to give it back.
I think I must have had a good lunch that day. I don't know.
But you went so serious, like, no, dude, give it back.
Yeah, the bag of Lay's in there.
I gotta have my Lay's, man.
Do you remember that at all, Raisin? Like I know
I do. Yeah, I remember like the only thing I remember about that is like we were eating in the gym, in the like actual gymnasium. We weren't in the cafeteria. I remember that.
Gymnasium. Ooh, big word.
I'm sorry, gym. My fault.
You've been around Mike too long.
Oh jeez.
Oh
These are
man.
more than 5-letter words.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's really.
That
all
was
I
one of
remember.
our interactions.
I remember the special soap incident in 7th grade.
Oh,
Oh my
my gosh!
I-
The special
I remember it perfectly now that you mentioned it, but it was like that was like a little memory that needed to be unlocked. So it was camp.
Yeah.
The
The
Wilds.
Wilds.
We talked about that in the last episode,
Good times.
and I completely forgot about this for a little
Oh
bit.
my gosh!
So as we talked about, I had a crush on Becca, so I was trying to woo her in different ways. And
Woo.
and Mike was like, "Drew, you can't get women. You have acne." And so he's like, "You need to try my special soap."
It was like an infomercial. What
It
is
was-
this?
His
Try my
special soap. It was to get rid of acne, right?
Yeah, it was. It was like this really generic acne soap.
So like the whole time we're at the Wilds, he's like, "Drew, you need to try my special soap." I don't know if I ever tried
You
it.
never tried
I don't
it.
remember ever trying
And let me
it.
tell you, so you were just, I think you were getting annoyed with it, so I was like, fine, if you don't want it, I'll find someone else who does. And Steven
Yeah,
was talking...
Steven walked in. He's like,
No, it's worse than that.
"Okay, go
He
on."
was talking to a girl he liked, so I just walked up, interrupted his conversation, I said, here, this'll help you. And then he threw it in the river.
I
Yeah.
remember that.
Yep.
My special soap.
Can we make that like a commercial? Like,
You need
Like,
to
we
try
see
my
Drew-
special soap.
Drew trying to talk to a woman, and the girl just looks all grossed out. Michael comes in, and he's like, has this ever happened to you?
You can't have a woman. You have acne.
Well, try my special soap.
It's just my
Limo
special
shine.
soap
It's
with
like
a little
my face on it.
Just
It's just like generic ball soap with just
Yeah.
Mike's special soap.
my special
Paper.
soap.
A post-it note on the soap bar
Yeah.
that says Mike's.
It's just a generic
Oh, God.
ball soap. Just
I'm so glad you came here to remind me of that. That was great.
oh my gosh, that's great.
That was a good moment.
So since we're on the topic of the Wilds now, what else do you remember from the Wilds?
I remember in 7th grade,
Yes,
we did tubing. That was a lot of fun.
we did tubing a lot.
We
Oh,
did a
yeah,
lot of tubing.
yeah.
I
That was
remember. I don't remember a lot about 7th grade Wilds. I remember we did human foosball. That might have been 11th
Yeah,
grade.
that was like our
Yeah.
last year at camp.
Yeah,
We're trying to go in order in these episodes of like how we met before we met, how we met, and then like work our way up the grades.
In 7th grade, I don't remember much. That was a while ago.
it was a while ago.
Ah ha ha! Pun. Ha ha. Ha ha. Joke.
Joke.
I do remember like one time tubing. I don't know if you were there. You probably there, but I went in like, it was a Christian camp, so we had like church. I was wearing like my jeans or whatnot that I would wear to chapel, and my wallet was in my back pocket, and I didn't know it.
Oh no.
It got totally soaked.
I remember that. Yes.
And all the money was like,
destroyed.
It wasn't destroyed, it was-
How
it was-
much money did you have? Do you remember?
well, this is like around the time my parents, well, not my parents, my grandpa would like give me a whole lot of money
Yeah, I
all the time
remember
for
that.
no reason at all.
Yep.
So like I had like $300 in there, I think.
Oh,
And it was so wet.
And it was wet.
$300. Did you
I-
lose all of it?
It
No,
was
I like
soggy.
laid
You had to
them
like
all
dry
on
it out.
I laid them all on like the air vent that we had in the rooms. I just laid all the bills out, and
I would have felt
Hope they
so
were dry.
discouraged.
They survived.
finding that.
they did survive.
I'm
It's
glad they
still
survived.
money. It's still money. I'm still gonna use it.
Yeah, but like it could have disintegrated.
I remember we were so excited for the Fred movie in 7th grade.
I
Oh
remember
my
that
gosh.
too.
We were like, it was all we could talk about.
Because like Fred, which is another YouTuber that's now kind of extinct.
He's
Uh,
extinct.
He was very popular on iCarly, and I think that's how we were all introduced.
I don't think
to
that's
it.
how he was popular, but
I
sure.
think
No, he was popular before that, but the way we found out about him was iCarly, right?
I don't know.
I think I remember that.
No, because your name was Fred.
I didn't make my.
He didn't do it.
This whole time I thought it was.
I was trying to spell
say
freedom, but I was
a young stupid child.
I was a young stupid child, so I spelled freedom wrong. So it was Fred AM and then number 1.
Fred'em.
Because I had to put a number because someone already took Fred'em.
Fred'em. Give me some of that Fred'em.
Give me that Fred'em, boy.
Sounds like a drug.
Let's get this Fred.
Oh, man. 7th grade. What happened in 7th grade?
Michael, you remember Moses and Sally?
That was not 7th grade.
Yeah, it was.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was.
No, because we were in a study hall when this happened.
I remember those words, but
There's
why
no
can't,
way it was 7th
why
grade.
can't I? Oh,
Yes, it was.
Wait, I think.
Are you sure?
Yes.
There's no way.
Yeah, I remember because remember at homecoming, like I think you took a picture, or maybe it was Drew that took a picture with like me between them.
Let me just find
And,
this
like-
picture. Let's do some digging and find this picture.
I don't think it's gonna be on my
Good
Instagram.
luck finding it.
It's not gonna be on my Instagram.
Whose Instagram would it be on?
No one's. It's probably deleted now.
Oh, that's so sad.
I deleted a lot of old posts.
We need clarification for the audience.
Sally
we?
and Moses were 2 women that Jason wanted to be with romantically.
Don't know why you gotta say it like that,
And
but
why,
yes.
and why did we name them Moses and Sally?
So no one would know who we were
It's a
talking
code
about.
name. It was his idea. It was Michael's idea.
So who were you more attached to, Moses or Sally?
I believe.
Which one was worse?
One of them was Brooke, and one of them. Can we say people's names, or is that?
Yeah, we've talked about Brooke in every episode.
Oh,
We have.
really?
Yes, we have. We don't know why she keeps coming up.
I didn't think she was that much of a figure. In
I
our
said that
life.
in the last episode.
He forgot she graduated with us.
I thought she left in like
No,
10th
she
grade.
graduated with us.
I forgot that for some reason.
There were 18 people, buddy.
I know.
Come on.
Yeah.
I remember her leaving at one point. So I'm like, okay, that's
Yeah,
when
she left for
that's when
1
she
year.
cut off, and then I forgot she came back.
Let me tell you
And now-
something. In 7 years, I think I had one conversation with her. Because we were the only ones that saw Star Wars when it first came out. So in
Why didn't you
homeroom,
watch it with us?
this was like senior year of high school.
Yeah,
I saw it with Joseph Walker.
Are you talking
We
about The
saw it
Force
together.
Awakens?
The Force Awakens.
Yeah, it was me, him.
Mike, or
No,
not
Mike-
Mike, Colin,
Yeah, Colin was
Tiny, Gabe. Why didn't you go with our group?
I wanted to see it the day before. So
Of
I
course
saw
you
it
did.
Thursday
we went
night.
it. We went it the night. We went Thursday night, didn't we?
No, because I came to school the next day, and the only ones who had seen it at that
Oh,
point.
I remember
there. I
that.
don't know, because we were at Tiny's house watching like the original trilogy or something like that.
Yeah, we watched a bunch.
Ain't no
of
way
old-
we did that on Thursday night.
That's true. Yeah, we waited till Friday then, and I remember that specifically because I think you spoiled it like right away.
No, there's no way.
Well, Gabe found out, and Gabe whispered to me, "Han dies," because he didn't want to be the only one that got spoiled.
Oh, Gabe, what a character.
So so I was spoiled before we saw the movie. So it had we had to see it that Friday.
What a guy. But anyway,
Yeah.
7th grade.
Why don't you ever wait on us to watch a movie?
What do you mean? I don't like waiting.
You don't do it now either.
I'm gonna wait for Thor because I'm never seeing a Marvel movie opening night again. I was so mad.
Good, you'll watch it with us.
He's so upset about Doctor Strange.
They did Charles dirty.
Ah!
They did him dirty.
Bleep that. That's a spoiler.
The
Oh, it's
movie,
okay. This ain't coming out till July.
the movie will be out for a while by then. People all know how dirty Charles was done.
He deserved it.
He did not. Charles is the best.
He's the worst.
I do think
Love
his death
Charles.
was invalid. He shouldn't have died that fast.
Charles is so powerful. He should have just froze them all. In X-Men 2, he froze everyone just by
I
thinking
remember
about
that.
it.
I remember that.
Well,
I don't think Wanda. Well,
in this universe, he was weak.
In Logan, he
I
was
guess
able to like.
that's the only answer I can think of that makes sense. He just wasn't a good.
He's just
Uh,
a dude
Professor-
in a chair.
But in Logan, he was able to kill all the X-Men just by having a seizure.
Wait,
Well,
I don't remember that.
He was old and senile.
They talked about it, but didn't show it.
They did not. They did not show it.
Oh,
it was
why,
like
why did they show it? Because I'm a visual remember.
It was like it's something you don't, unless you're looking for it, you wouldn't notice it. But like, there's clips on the radio that say, 8 years ago, remember like when he had a seizure at the casino. Like on the radio, it says this incident is very similar to what happened 8 years ago, where several of the X-Men were killed.
Dang, that's crazy.
And it's like it's like really small moments throughout the film, and then right when he dies, he was like, "It was me. I killed them."
Mm-hmm.
Gee, and it was an accident, right?
Yeah, that's when he first started getting dementia, and having the seizures.
I thought that was a shiny at first, just because it was so light looking.
It's not.
Okay, 8th grade.
8th grade. Do you remember 8th grade?
What the heck happened in 8th grade?
I remember.
Me and Raisin don't remember much from 8th grade.
What was going on in 8th grade?
Exactly. We don't know.
The spelling bee, did that happen in 8th grade?
I think I know there was one in
No.
6th grade.
Let me see how we're back.
That was like 5th and 6th grade, wasn't it?
I think the earliest
Yeah,
photos I
spelling.
have is from 9th grade. Let's find out.
Yeah, the spelling bee we went 5th grade, 6th grade. I think we went one more time. That's when I had gummy.
8th grade. What year was
Gummy
that?
was this little piece of gum that I took everywhere,
Oh, I remember gummy. Yeah.
and it was starting to get real gross. It was
Oh,
first it was
yeah.
first pink, and I would just like kind of like have it around at all
No
times to
longer
play
pink.
with because I had nothing to play with in class, so I played with a piece of gum, and it got like really gray. Some hair would get stuck in it.
It's so
Um,
gross.
I put it in under one of the seats at the spelling bee, and the next year
safety.
we came back and we were in the same seats, and I found gummy, unless it was someone else's gum, but I found a piece of gum under a seat.
Gross.
Wasn't that exciting?
It was something, alright.
I'm glad I got the story of gummy out there now.
That's
Oh,
a good story.
That's so gross.
I'm gonna look back. What year was 8th grade? Was it 2012?
Who? I was about to say, who came... Drew, do you remember the rock song?
The Rock song.
I have a rock.
His name is Rock.
We call him Rockamillionus
Full short.
for short. We play together on top of a feather, and we play with that rock all day. And then I just repeat the verse.
Yeah.
I don't remember how I made that
You
song.
made a lot of songs.
I was so bored, and I just decided I would just start singing a song. And to my knowledge, I don't think that is the exact tune of anything, but the tune does sound kind of familiar. Like it would be a recognizable tune. But yeah, I remember that. I have a rock, dun, dun. His name is
Yeah.
rock, dun, dun.
What else happened in 8th grade? Anything fun or
thinking-
exciting? Or...
So
Dramatic.
who all was there in 8th grade? Let's put this together. What classes? It was Miss Dillard that was our homeroom in 8th grade.
Oh, yeah.
So that was when Noah made Morgan upset,
Wait, what did he do?
Oh.
and then we had to sit at the front with Miss Dillard all year.
No, that was because of
That was
me.
because of him.
No, it was because of
No, it was because of him.
Noah.
Why
No, he popped a ketchup
Oh,
packet.
no, he's right.
Wait, did we... So we
Yeah,
followed
Noah called someone pregnant.
Oh, no, here's what happened. We were talking to the girls, and, like, somehow the conversation was about pregnancy. And Noah's like, Drew, I dare you to ask Morgan if she's pregnant. And I'm stupid. It's a dare. I'm gonna do it. And, like, Morgan, she was our friend, so I didn't think she would get offended or anything. I'm like, Morgan, are you pregnant? And, like, I remember she didn't say anything. She just slowly started getting upset. Like, the emotions started overcoming her. She got up, walked to the teacher, told her, which was Miss Dillard. Miss Dillard got up. She came to me, and we got in trouble. Oh, God, I remember that. That was so cringy.
Oh.
So, wow, I completely forgot about this until you brought it up as well.
I'm trying so hard to remember stuff.
And, like, so I think that was 8th grade, actually.
Yeah.
So, me and Noah, we were, like, in a room by ourselves, and we were, like, arguing with each other. I don't know why, I don't know why they told us to go in that room, but, they, like, Miss Dillard was, like, talking to another teacher, and, me and Noah were, like, arguing back and forth. And I was like, I didn't know you were gonna do it. And I'm like, I'm stupid. Of course I'm gonna do it. If you tell me to do it, I'm gonna do it. I'm a good leader.
I mean, follow her. Follow her.
Follow, not Lito in that.
Well, he wanted me to say something, so I said it for him. That's a good leader.
What? Oh,
Oh.
man.
So I feel bad that I told Morgan that. I didn't mean it. The teacher made us apologize.
Mm-hmm. Meant nothing.
I mean, I really hate that I hurt her feelings, so I did mean it. But at the same time, I'm like, I was just like dared to do it, and I didn't even like put any thought into it whatsoever, right? Like, it's one of those things where you can't really be mad at it because I just said it because I was told to say it, and not because I thought of any implication beforehand.
I feel like you would have some common knowledge in that one, though.
Nope, I did not.
Oh, well.
So
At that point, I didn't know she was insecure about anything. So, like, that's how I found out.
So from
Oh,
at
that's
this
awkward.
point in
That's
7th
smart.
grade, from 7th grade to 8th grade, there was no one else that was added to the class that I can remember.
Is that true?
I don't remember anyone.
I think you're right.
In 7th grade, Colin and Morgan.
Yep.
And then in 8th grade, I don't think there was anyone.
Oh, wait. When was Amber?
9th, I think. Or 10th.
No. Yeah, it was 9th. It was 9th grade.
Okay.
Kate, Amber, and Chris
and
all came in
Shaudesia.
9th
And
grade.
Shaudesia.
And Christian.
And then they all left.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, before I get there, 8th grade.
We had so many new people that year.
Yeah, more than we thought.
8th grade, what happened? We already talked about that. 9th grade.
That. Do you remember? You remember we would always go to our spot during break?
Yeah, and they got.
And we would write our
By
names.
the,
We would write our names on the post outside.
They're probably
Well,
still there.
No one else wrote their name. I think Noah wrote his name, but instead of writing my own name, I put Mike
Yeah,
just
you
in
put my
case someone,
name.
just in case one of the teachers saw it, he would get in trouble and not me.
You
I
could
do remember
probably tell it wasn't my handwriting, though.
Oh no, it was very sloppy. I made sure to make it look like yours.
Okay. Very sloppy. Hard to read.
Yeah.
Sounds like you.
9th grade. Christian. Pack came in 9th
Pookie.
grade.
I
Pookie
love Pookie.
Let me tell you something about him. I told him I liked M&M's, so he got me 8 Mile on DVD. Just out of nowhere. Such a nice man.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the candy at first.
He
8
likes
Miles
to
of
be a
candy.
very thoughtful person. If he had the money,
He would have
would-
bought me M&M himself.
yeah.
What a guy.
That's one thing about Pookie. If he had the ability to do stuff, he would actually do it.
Oh, that reminds me of something. I want us for the podcast as an idea. We can get like $300 together. We can get a cameo from a celebrity to shout out the podcast.
Who would we get to shout out?
Well, let me see who's
Mark
on cameo.
Hamill.
I don't think he's on cameo. I'll have to check.
I think he does do it, actually.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
We got to ask Mark Hamill if he remembers the one time we tweeted at him and he responded.
I'm gonna say no.
Remember getting a tweet from a group called the Dynamo Bros?
I think he does remember
I
that.
don't think he does.
He has to
I
remember
think
that.
this 70-year-old man does not remember one random
No.
Twitter
He remembers.
interaction.
He remembers being in Star Wars. He remembers that.
That was a pretty important
I,
part of his life.
Yeah, but that was way before he met us on Twitter.
He
and his
met
life-
us.
And his life
He
got
didn't meet
better.
us.
Yes, he did on Twitter.
No.
Dude, we could get Brian Cox for just $689.
Who the heck
Who
is
the
that?
heck is that guy?
Brian Cox.
Just because you say his name again doesn't mean we know who
We
it
don't
is.
know that person.
He was in X-Men 2, and he Joe from Impractical Jokers 318.
Didn't he quit?
He did quit.
So that's what he's doing now? Why did he quit?
I think it was like his mental health.
Well, was he getting tired of making jokes and that was too much for him?
I guess. I don't know.
There's got to be something else.
We could get a drag queen from RuPaul's Drag Race.
Get the drag race involved with the shiny race. Mix them two together.
You know, I was really disappointed when I found out Drag Race was not a bunch of drags racing each other. I was excited to see that.
That would have been. I would have loved to be a part of that, honestly.
I would have been in the audience cheering them on.
I would totally be a drag racer.
We could get. I don't know any of these people.
You know, when we said Mike was going to be tuning in or joining us for the Shiny Race, I did not expect this is how it was to go.
Well, how
what
were
were
you
you
expecting
expecting?
it to go?
I don't know. Not this. I didn't think Michael would be trying to find a celebrity.
Dude, we can get celebrity
This-
chef Robert Irvine for $150.
This is because he's too focused on other things that
He
doesn't
is.
involve
He-
us.
I love
is
Robert,
not-
huh?
He is not interested in
I'm
eggs
so
right now.
interested. We've been chatting.
I'm so interested. Let me go on my phone and look at celebrities.
I was just thinking, does he know as an idea?
Your idea sucked.
Fine. Moving on.
I mean, we could have someone, but since most of the podcast is going to be known as a voice podcast, we could easily just impersonate a celebrity.
All right, here's my
And
impersonation.
for free. And be like, I'm Morgan Freeman, and I approve
I'm
this
Morgan
Michael
Freeman."
podcast.
I'm going to do an impersonation of Helen Keller
Oh no.
jumping up and down.
Go for it. See, how is the listeners on Spotify going to understand what you just did?
Well, we'll describe it. I flopped on him.
But now they think it
Good
was Mike and not Helen
Lord.
Keller.
Well, Helen Keller does not currently exist.
She dead?
She's been dead for about 50 years.
Who's Helen Keller?
buddy.
Who is Helen Keller?
Just who is she? No one really knows.
I'm serious. I don't know.
It's like Bigfoot. Who knows?
You gonna answer me?
She was a woman who was famous for being blind and deaf.
How would I remember that? Did she do anything else than being disabled?
She advocated socialism.
What define?
She was a big she was a big proponent of socialist ideology.
Okay.
And her thing was like, we need more government help. We need more help from the rich
So
people.
literally everything I say.
Like Bernie, only blind and deaf and a woman.
Okay.
Put that on a shirt.
You know, I don't remember much. I don't remember many people from like history class. I do remember Eli Whitney though.
The cotton gin.
He invented the cotton gin. You want to know how I remember that?
How do you remember that?
Because when I failed 5th grade, that was the question I didn't get right. Why does me having to know who invented the cotton gin depend on who I get to be in a class with?
Well, you got to be in a class with me and Jason, so it worked out.
It worked out, but still.
Eli Whitney saved your life.
Yeah, because the class I was in was going to suck eventually.
Yeah.
In the midst of suck.
So I got out of it. So I can't complain too much. But still, I had to be in school another year, and that kind of sucked.
But anyway, 9th grade, I think that was the year all of us were trying to date Caitlin.
Wait, not all of us were. Were you trying to date Caitlin?
Me, you, and Noah all were.
I remember Noah had the crush first, and he made it super obvious.
He tried so hard.
And, like, Kate would,
guy.
like... I don't know if Kate came to you, but she also came to me. And was like, yeah, Noah makes me uncomfortable with how he keeps staring at me and how he keeps talking to me.
Oh, poor Noah.
Yeah, poor Noah.
I see he's got a happy relationship now. Good for him.
Does he?
I don't know. I'm assuming so.
No, he does not.
Oh, what a
Last
bummer.
I checked, it wasn't happy.
He is single.
Oh,
And
poor
that
guy.
relationship was really...
Maybe
Yeah.
he's happy.
I hope he's happy.
I hope he's
he
happy.
is.
Noah, if you're watching these, come find us.
You better be happy.
We will... Let's go golfing together.
Golfing.
Yeah, we haven't gone golfing before.
I don't think we'd
That would be... That's a Noah activity, golfing.
Is Noah like?
I
I
don't think so.
don't think he would enjoy that.
I feel like his days of being like psychopathic are over. I think he's now in the mindset of, I just want to chill. I want to go golfing.
I can picture Noah as a hedge fund manager.
Well, he's living the life as like a retired gentleman.
Yeah.
He's like really into the stock market.
Yeah, well, I mean, he lives in New Mexico. After they do a bunch of crazy stuff, they're like, you know what?
Golf.
I don't want a pet dog anymore. I want a pet goldfish. I want to sit down and read a book. You know?
I read a lot of books.
I'm sure Noah's way more sophisticated now.
Noah shows up in
I
a
don't think so.
full-piece suit with a British accent. He has a cup of tea in his hand.
Yeah.
A monocle.
Noah, prove Mike wrong when you come visit us.
Or prove him right. That'd be great.
I know you're watching Pokemon videos now. You always seemed very interesting in Pokemon when me and Raisin would talk about it, and you would get mad about us talking about it.
He would hate anything we talked about.
Yeah, because he couldn't be a part of anything because his mom didn't let him play anything or watch anything.
Everything's demonic.
That's why he moved to New Mexico, to escape them. Shout out to Noah's mother.
Then what?
I remember in 6th grade, Noah had a birthday party, and the only people that came were me and Tiny.
Oh.
Why didn't I come?
You were invited.
I don't think I was.
I don't remember that.
There's a photo somewhere of me, Noah, and Tiny.
What did y'all do?
I don't remember. There wasn't very much to do.
What grade was this?
6th.
Well, yeah, you guys weren't allowed to watch anything. You weren't allowed to listen to music.
Y'all bonded.
You weren't allowed to
I don't know
play
what
any
we did.
games. So you couldn't play anything. You couldn't watch anything. You couldn't listen to anything. What was there to do?
I don't know what we did.
That's how strict his household was, by the way. Like I'm not exaggerating. They literally could not watch, see, listen, any of that.
If you look at Jurassic Park, you're a sinful man.
Let me tell you something I do remember. Since we're on the topic of Noah, I gave him my Pokemon Pearl to play on the DS, and that was like his first game that was actually fun. And he was obsessed with it.
I think I remember this.
I remember like he was so excited with it. He did the classic first Pokemon game move where he relied too
Only
much on his
used the
starter,
Yup.
which was an Infernape.
Yeah.
And like he was playing the whole game. I'm like, Noah, it'd be once you get to the Elite Four, it's gonna be really hard because you only have a starter. So you got a team builder. He's like, I know, but it's just so easy to use your first. I know, we all fall in that trap. We all have that problem.
Should just let him be.
I was trying to help him, but eventually his dad did find the game. And like I said, they were strict. So he took a hammer to the game.
Not Pearl.
He destroyed my Pokemon Pearl that I was letting him borrow.
Not Pearl. Not the Infernape.
So, yeah, that.
Jeez.
Are we getting too personal in his personal? I feel like he would want it to.
I don't want anyone to sue us for being personal.
I mean, we're his friends, so I feel like it's okay. But I also gave him an MP3. Like he wasn't allowed to listen to music, so I let him have my tiny little MP3. It was only 2 gigabytes big, and he told me the kind of music that he would want to listen to and what he liked. So I downloaded all the music for Noah, and I let him have it, and he listened to that thing all the time. His dad found it.
Hammer.
Literally hammer.
I gave him an old iPod Touch. I think the same thing happened.
Like, he just wants some enjoyment in his life, and every time we give it to him, his parents took it away.
I remember he would always be complaining about his parents.
Well, yeah, if I wasn't allowed to see, touch, or hear, I would too.
About them too.
I mean, I would too, but that was like all I remember him talking about.
Well, he had nothing else to talk about.
Yeah, that's true.
He can't talk about Marvel movies. He's never watched a Marvel movie.
He came to see
'cause
Age of Ultron.
Yeah, but he did that without his parents knowing.
How did he sneak into that?
What? I know they didn't drop him off at the movie theater. He must have told him, like, we're going to eat at, like, CC's and go to Books A Million or something. Like, it had to be something so, you know, not movie-ish.
Oh, man. We're getting the timeline out of whack. Back to 9th grade.
Well, if you're going to take the time, you might.
In 9th grade, that was when we had PE, and I remember this happened. Someone pushed me down, and I fell into the girls' bathroom.
I think I remember that as well.
Yeah.
Was it one of Pud?
Yes.
Who was it? Do you remember?
I don't remember who it was.
Call him out.
I don't remember who it was.
Oh, that's so mean, though.
Yeah.
When you fell in the bathroom, did all the girls go, "Ew, Mike's here"?
Someone made a sound. I don't remember what happened, but remember when that changing room upstairs would always like get into like
what?
Like we'd always like get into it upstairs in the changing room.
Yeah, we talked about that in one of the videos. Oh, yeah. We talked about the fight between Raisin and Colin, and you tried to help, and then you were like barely a help.
I don't remember this. What happened?
Wait, really?
Okay, let me reiterate the story that we talked about a few episodes ago.
Oh, give me the Cliff Notes version. I'll listen to it when I listen.
So Colin was upset at me.
Why was he upset with you?
He was dating Emily at the time.
What does that have to do with you?
He thought I was looking at her butt.
Were you looking at her butt?
No.
She didn't really have much fun back then.
Oh, God. Why is that one of the things you remember?
Well, no, because no one at 12 has one. We were 12. None of us had a butt. I still don't have one.
Oh my gosh.
I'm waiting for my butt to come in.
You know, we have to do like squats or something if we want it to grow.
We should all do squats together and have really nice butts.
Okay.
We should do that. Raisin, you don't have to do it. Your butt's already nice.
Aw, that's so nice of you to say, Drew.
I wasn't complimenting you. I was complimenting him.
I know. I'm telling you, it's nice that you complimented Jason.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you complimented me. I'm complimenting him.
I'm flattered?
You're welcome.
So anyway, why were you looking at her butt, Jason?
I was not looking at her butt. He just thought I was because I used to have a thing for Emily.
Was that Moses or Sally?
I think that was Moses.
That was neither of them.
Really?
Who was Moses?
Was it Becca?
Yeah, it was Becca and Brooke.
Oh. Hey, that's my girl that I had a crush on. Is that why you developed code names?
Who did I have crushes on? I'll tell you right
All
now.
of them.
No, that's not true.
Every single one of them.
That sounds accurate.
That is not true. I liked...
You say that sounds accurate?
That sounds accurate, yeah.
Sounds pretty accurate. Yeah.
It was Emily... No, that's not true. It was Aaron and it was Caitlin. And that's it, I swear.
When did your crush on Caitlin develop?
When she was a woman that spoke to me. That was.
I think that's why a lot of people in our group liked her.
That was a weird theme in my childhood, where if a woman spoke to me and wasn't mean...
I think that's how you came to a lot of people you liked.
She's speaking to me of her own free will. She must love me. This is all before I was the confident ladies' man that I am today.
You are pretty. Yeah, you've gotten a lot better.
The year before I met Kayla, you could call me the mermaid. I was swimming in women.
And by swimming, he means he would actually know how to go up and talk to them and not make any moves.
More like he was plummeting through women.
I went on dates like every other week, man.
What time are we at on this episode?
About, I think that says 50 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, see, it goes by fast, doesn't it?
That was fun.
Just talking about nonsense.
We only made it to 9th grade, too. We're not even done with 9th grade yet.
All right,
we
so
not?
what else? What
What
else
else
happened?
is in 9th
What else
grade?
happened in 9th grade? We'll finish 9th grade.
I don't know what else happened in 9th grade.
Where did we go for a 9th grade on the trip?
I remember 9th grade, the beginning of the year, we went to the mall. We went to that little NASCAR
That was fun,
park.
yeah.
I really enjoyed that. I remember having a really good time.
I remember Noah liked Caitlin, but I thought he meant the Caitlin from the grade above us.
Huh.
And he wanted me to go find her, so I found her, and I said, hey, Noah was looking for you.
Oh my god, really?
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Oh, that's awkward.
Yeah.
I love that.
And then she said, why does he want to talk to me?
Did
She was, like, disgusted.
oh god.
Yikes.
That's knowing that Caitlyn, she probably told everyone, like, this weirdo wants to talk to me. Like, he's so out of my... I remember, like, being in her class, and, like, she was so snobby. Like, yeah, this guy's more popular than this guy. This
She
guy's...
looks snobby.
She was very
Maybe
snobby.
we shouldn't insult all these people
I mean,
who have
she's-
access to these videos.
She's probably a good person now.
She's probably great.
Yeah, we're not talking bad about her now. We're talking about...
I think
Just-
she's, like, married and, like...
She
either
has a child, I think.
Does she have a
Really?
child?
She has a developing child.
Okay.
I haven't
I was
kept
pretty
up
sure
with
she
any
was
of them.
pregnant.
Yeah.
I was pretty sure.
She is cooking a child currently.
Heck yeah. Go, Caitlin.
Good for her.
We're proud
Love
of
you, Caitlyn.
We don't know you.
I don't remember ever having any moments with you except the one I just described.
I remember... This is how I remember this Caitlyn. This is the only memory I really have. We were sitting in class. I was... Our desks were beside each other, and I remember talking to her. And I don't remember much of the conversations other than her being snobby, of course. But she had a bag,
Mhm.
and it was... who's the leader of High School Musical?
Troy.
Troy.
Bolton.
Had a picture of Troy on there. I remember her grabbing it and her kissing the picture of Troy.
What the heck?
That's one of my only memories of Caitlyn.
No.
Oh, I almost forgot. 9th grade is when I developed my crush on Sydney.
Oh,
yeah.
Sydney, I love you as a friend platonically. I no longer am into you romantically.
Probably hope not. Good job.
She's cool.
She was cool.
I think
No,
she's
she still is
cool.
cool.
Is she?
She works at Hooters now, right?
Yeah, but she's like she like runs the building.
Does she really?
Yeah, she's like a manager now.
The one in Owl City?
Yeah.
Well, I have to take that word out.
Oh yeah, people can't know where we live.
Idiot.
That's yeah, Tennessee.
Always keep them guessing.
Yeah.
Oh,
They'll be in the wrong state looking. They won't know.
That's
okay.
why I said Owl City.
I'll censor it. I knew I would have to censor something in this episode.
It's about the 53-minute mark, bud.
And because I was into Sydney, I gave her a turtle shell as a sign of my crush.
Oh wow, that means you really liked her.
I like probably the one I liked the most in all of middle school.
She was dope.
She was pretty cool. The last time I talked to her was actually like last year when you took me to Hooters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that and like we didn't have much to say to each other, but that was pretty cool.
I
seeing
gotta
her
be
again.
honest with you guys. The only reason I still go to Hooters is to see all the people I know that work there.
Okay.
The food isn't very good.
Actually, I don't remember what we got exactly, but I remember the food being really good.
Oh yeah. Honestly, the reason I started going so much is because that's where when me and Jalen would hang out. Like it was a year before I started hanging out with you guys regularly again. Like me and Jalen or me and Hannah would be hanging out like every weekend.
Why is Jalen never able to hang out with us? But he was able to hang out with us to go to Hooters, and that was literally it. And now I haven't hanged out with him again since. That was the only time I've hanged out with him in the last 2 years.
Today we almost went to Hooters again when we were hanging out, but I
Of
wanted.
course.
It's only when it's Hooters.
Only
No,
Hooters.
I told him I wanted a burger, so we went to Backyard Burgers instead.
Okay.
That is right next to Hooters.
It is
It's
right next
very
to Hooters.
close to Hooters. He wants to be in that location so he can go to Hooters after.
We completely skipped over Jalen, but we'll get to him later.
Jalen was in my class, and
I-
the class before I ended up in their class.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen was a really cool dude. He wasn't always cool. He was more nerdy. He was also into Pokemon. And he had a very high-pitched voice. He had that voice for so long. For, like, up to, like, 10th grade for him. He's like, I'm Jalen. I talk like this.
I'm convinced he's killed a man. He once chased me around a room with a machete.
I have a machete hanging up over there over my bed.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Just in case it falls. So, yeah,
What a transition, boys.
All right, let's end this episode.
No, we're not there yet.
We're going to end the episode.
Not yet.
Why not? We're going to move on to the next episode.
You don't run the show here.
We're not even at 10th grade yet.
Are we going to... But it's already an hour long.
Yeah, every episode is over an hour.
Oh, okay, then we'll continue. I thought you were, like, trying to keep it below an hour.
No, we usually go a little bit over.
We talked about it, and then we never did it.
You're just running out of things to talk about, and now you're getting nervous.
I'm only
Michael,
in,
Like, this episode needs to end. I'm running out of things.
10th grade, Michael. What happened in 10th grade?
I'm in... Okay, 10th grade, a lot of things happened. So many fun things. 10th grade, Spanish class.
What do you remember in Spanish?
I remember Mr. Long kicked Caitlin out of the class.
I remember that too. Do you remember when I got kicked out?
Oh, that was in 9th grade because you farted.
No.
That was with Mr. Horn.
That was with Mr. Horn. It was PE, but there were some days in PE where we just chose not to PE.
Yeah.
Like, we just decided to have a class for some reason.
It was like a health class.
Yes, it was a health class, and they put that in place of PE. I'm like,
oh yeah.
I'm like, oh, it's already bad that they took our free time and replaced it with physical activity. But now they're replacing physical activity with another class, which was the whole point of physical activity.
That we never got anything out of.
Was to take a break from...
Hey guys, I gotta tell you something. That was the easiest class. I remember Mr. Horn was like, Mike, you got 100. Wow, you're the only guy to do good on this. I was like,
that's because none of us cared. We didn't care about PE.
No,
we
the
didn't
thing
care
is,
about health.
I didn't have to study. I thought the stuff was super easy. The questions are like...
I wish my brain was that easily developed.
One of the questions was like, what will happen if you eat too many fatty foods? Your cholesterol goes up. I mean, come on, it's easy.
I don't know, said you get fat.
See, I didn't know the word cholesterol back then. Because
I
I
don't know
didn't
how to
have
spell
health
that.
problems because I was a child.
I don't know how to spell cholesterol. I know how to spell fat.
Cholesterol.
P-H-A-T.
In 10th grade.
But yeah, I farted in health class, and Mr. Horn looks at me and says, "You may be excused."
And you were like,
And
what?
What? And he said it again. You may be excused. So the whole class was quiet, staring at me. I'm like,
Dog, I'm trying not to laugh.
I got up. I slowly walked out.
He's gone.
And I stayed by the water fountain near the bathroom. I'm like, what do I do? I remember, like, I think it was, like, Brandon. He came out. He was, like, going to the bathroom. I'm like, hey, what's up? And then after a little bit, I go back to the door.
Stick your head in through the door.
I stick my head through. I'm like, I'm done.
I'm done.
And I was allowed to come back in.
I'm done.
But, like, it was so stupid. I didn't know what to do. It was like, okay.
We've already got attention for burping.
We talked about
Yeah.
that. We talked about it.
I got in trouble for the dumbest
You got
things.
detention for touching a remote.
Yep. Got a detention for facial hair, for wearing a jacket, for doing the stupidest stuff.
It was so... I got so mad at this. Mr. Brown would always come in and he'd be like, Drew, it's too hot to wear that jacket. You should take it off. And then when you said you didn't want to, he was like, no, you really should take it off.
Like, it was cold in the building. Am I the only one who remembers that? It was always freezing. And in the rule book, it says to wear a jacket, to have a jacket.
It does.
It does. It says that. You must have a jacket. So, like, for them to keep saying, Drew, take off your jacket, was kind of going against the rules.
Hypocrites!
They're like anti-American, pretty much.
Anti-American.
Yeah, they were.
That's called Russian.
Yeah, they were Russian. They were Russian me.
Oh, man.
We got it.
10th grade.
Doesn't sound like anything fun.
We dissected a pig.
Dude,
We did!
I forgot about that too.
We named ours Bacan Bacan.
I did not give mine a name because I didn't want to grow attached to it.
It was already dead, buddy.
I was already. I know, but I knew me. I'd be like, I'm gonna name this thing Spoink, and then I'm gonna cry because I am in the guts of Spoink right now.
We named it after a Pokemon.
Yeah, I love Pokemon. If you didn't know.
Oh, buddy.
What about 11th grade? Oh, we're not there yet. We're not there yet.
That's next episode. Next.
Oh, is that a different episode?
Yep. Next week we are going to talk about all the drama that we had with Mike.
There's no drama with Mike.
Yes, lots of drama with Mike.
Oh, we will remind you, buddy.
And we're gonna make that last the whole episode, because boy, does that have that was a big impact on all of our lives.
It's a segment.
Well, before we get there, let's talk about something that we've missed. When the three of us started hanging out a lot, we would see movies together. We saw The Hobbit. The Hobbit thing, that was like our thing.
I loved that. Yeah, we would always go out and see The Hobbit. Every Hobbit movie that came out, we would
all
go
three
to
of them.
we would go to this little pizza buffet place, get pizza, go see the movie. It was so much fun. We made it so like it. We had never really gone out
'Cause we didn't
normally
have the money.
until then. Yeah, we didn't have money.
Or calls.
But like that was when our social life
Woo!
was coming about. So we finally got to do something.
We did. We did finally get to do something. It was a good time.
Very good time.
Let me look at photos to see if this jogs back any memories. We got Caitlin to come to movies with us.
Yeah.
Oh, I hugged a stranger.
Yes, at the
Oh my
pizza
gosh!
buffet place I
Oh
just
my
mentioned.
gosh, yes!
I remember. So Caitlin was with us. She was just. We were having a conversation. Out of nowhere, she runs off to hug someone, and then I look in front of me, and there's this guy, probably maybe 20, 21, probably younger than what we are now.
Overaged.
He
And I
was
looked at
really
this
old.
guy, and I looked at him, and I said, "I would like a hug now. Can I give you a hug?" And he said, "Sure." So I hugged the stranger, and we really bonded.
Is that how that went?
Is that how it went?
Yeah, I think that is accurate. I remember him trying to like hug someone because Caitlin did.
Huh.
But like the dude was like really weird, and like he was like waving at Mike as he was leaving the
They
building.
did the hearts as he
Yeah,
left.
the
Oh yeah, he
hearts.
blew him a kiss or something.
Yeah.
That's what I remember. Okay, there we go.
Honestly, if I was 21 and some kid did that to me, I wouldn't know what to do. Maybe he thought we were older.
I wouldn't be blowing a kiss.
Probably
He
Wouldn't be
probably
blowing a
thought we
kiss
were
to a
like
child, not me.
17-ish.
that, or you gave him some interesting implications about your life.
Which may or may not be true. I remember one time we went
that
to the
shiny?
pizza buffet. No, it's
Hey, it throws me off. It's so light looking.
not. I remember one time we went to the pizza buffet and it was us three and Tiny. And the lady taking our orders did not believe she believed how old I was. It's like I was the last one to order, and she asked me, like, when everyone left, she's like, "How old are they?" I'm like, I mean, we're all like, I forget how old we were. I think we were like 16 or 17 years old at the time.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're like all 16 and 17. She goes, "You're the only one who looks that age."
Yep.
I'm like, well.
I'll tell you what. I had a bow tie, a blue bow tie, with like a little teddy bear in the bow tie
Yep.
that I won from a little crane machine. Tiny was just super small.
And you were you.
You were you.
You were a little skinny boy.
We lost Mike again.
No, hold on. I'm
Yeah,
trying to
he's
do
gone.
something. I'm trying to do something.
You are trying to do business right now.
It's a business. I'm
You know,
business.
usually people do this kind of stuff before doing a podcast. They don't do it as we're live.
Yeah.
Hold
You
on.
know.
Hold on a minute. I'm looking through photos to find stuff that will refresh my memory.
We're just gonna.
No, you're not.
You're right. I'm not.
I knew he wasn't.
You're not.
That's why I was saying that. He just gets bored fast.
I have problems with attention and problems with focus.
I have ADHD. You have no excuse. If I'm able to do this with that disorder, you can do anything.
Alright, well, let me finish this batch of eggs and then we can wrap it up here.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll finish this batch as well. And then
Now
Mike
you
can
just-
go back to
Now
looking at
You're just starting one.
lessons with Mike.
Yep.
His own thing.
my own podcast.
You know, I put a lot of attention into your
You
thing.
really did. I really
And now
appreciate that.
you're not putting any attention to
Well,
mine.
hold on a
You're-
minute.
You're doing nothing.
I've already got a sponsor.
No, you
Wow.
don't.
I do. Wild
Well,
turkey.
it's not even released yet.
Crazy.
You know we have to split the profits, right?
Yeah, we're
Three
team
ways.
guys. But anyway, 9th grade. Let's look at some photos. Figure out.
Oh, now we're gonna look at.
Oh, now we're
okay.
gonna look at photos. Now that we're wrapping up.
We're not wrapping up. Snakey the Snake.
Oh, that was with Captain.
We blew up Snakey the Snake because I finally got to hang out with these two. My family, they weren't as strict as Noah's and difficult, but they were still very difficult. And so I finally got to hang out and spend the night at Captain's house. We blew up Snakey the Snake, and he stayed in that tree for months.
I remember that we blew him up, and then his whole body fell on a tree, and we couldn't get it out. He just stayed there. I kind of forgot about that too.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're bringing up all these memories so I can look back on these videos and remember them. Oh, There's us with stuffed animals that we won.
Goodness.
We won so many
Another
stuffed
thing we did
animals.
all the
Little
time
creeps.
is we played with, not played with. We won,
Oh, outed yourself.
we won crane machine prizes all the time. We were just so good at it.
I think I was good at it.
I was good at it too. We all would do really well at it.
I remember one time we were at Steak and Shake. There's a crane machine in there, and I won something, but it got stuck on the hook.
Yes.
Yeah,
I was
remember
so
that.
upset. I'm like, I won this
we
job.
totally had that.
Okay, more photos. Let's see here.
About to wrap up, bud.
Are we wrapping up?
About
Yeah,
to.
we're
He's
wrapping
gonna
up.
I
finish.
want to film another one.
We are.
We are.
Okay.
That's about drama with Mike.
We're not quite at the. Okay. Yeah, we can get to the drama with Mike.
Oh, we will.
Drama time with Mike.
Are you just not happy to talk about it?
No, I don't mind. We haven't talked about Lexi at all. We haven't talked about.
Well, there's not much to mention about Lexi.
We
other
don't
than
know Lexi.
we hanged out with her a little bit.
I don't
Then
know
we
Lexi.
didn't. Okay, yeah. Well,
I
let's
saw
move
her
on.
at Cracker Barrel.
The Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, not that
Oh
long ago.
my gosh.
Oh man.
Oh,
Oh gosh.
Wow, that's us. At...
He's doing your little thing.
Yep,
He's doing your little thing.
he
Jason,
started
that's
it.
you.
I know that's. No, that's your hand right there.
That is my hand right there.
Both of you are doing it.
Well, I'm not. I'm like this. I'm
For
like
those who
this.
don't know, it's a picture of us at my 13th birthday party.
Oh,
all
Lord
of us hanging out.
Almighty.
That
Oh
might-
gosh. We
that might-
missed Chris. We didn't even mention Chris.
We did. We mentioned him.
We
in,
talked about
few
it, but there's not
episodes
too
ago.
much to mention about Chris.
I liked
He was-
how
he
I
He was
liked
there
how,
for 1 year.
Chris. I was so mean to him, but
Why were you mean to him? That's why he didn't come back.
I
Everyone
wasn't
was mean
like
to him.
openly mean. I
Not
was
your fault.
like cleverly mean.
Cleverly mean.
I would keep like egging him on about, so Chris, you're so smart.
You're a bully, Mike.
Jeez.
You're a horrible
How
person.
do you have friends?
I don't know. This is young me. Old me is a lot better at friends.
You do have friends. What happened?
All right, guys. We're going to end it off there. That was how we met Mike and a bunch of stories of us being with Mike. In the next episode, we're going to talk about drama with Mike.
Our issues with Mike.
We had a lot of... He started a gang war. That would be the title of the
He
next
started
video.
the gang war.
Mike started a gang war. As always, I'm Drew,
I'm Raisin.
I'm special guest Mike.
and we will see you guys in the next video. Subscribe, like, do all that.
All right, guys. We'll see y'all later. Peace out.
Also, wait. Go listen to Lessons with Mike, a brand new podcast.
Plug it.
A brand new podcast starring this man, me, and whoever else I can kidnap to be on the program.
Link will be in the description.
For legal purposes, he did not kidnap us. We did consent to this.
And
Of
we
our
don't.
free will.
His content may not be family friendly.
I only said one naughty word the whole time.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well,
All right, guys.
so just keep that in mind.
We'll catch y'all later. Peace out.
See
Bye-bye.
ya.